The world goes Kho. It's final time. The trophy on the line. The first match is on for Nepal. Big chase. First up, the skipper is now Kho. Goes for a running tag. Has she got the first point on the board? India takes 10 seconds for his first points, and then another 3 seconds for the second point on the board.
India's got 2 points yet. The other touch is not down. Now it will be. No, not yet. So they're down to just 1 player at the moment. So good to see. Deepa is the only one, but Deepa takes best use of that high Chetan. She's fast, she's very productive, she can produce a blast, and what she has is great zigzagging skills. A good defender won't yelp and draw. You always rely on less is more.
Deepa has spent 230 plus minutes on the mat through the tournament. This time she's gone in less than a minute. 50 seconds to get that match out. India have 6 points on the board.
And that is great news. Nepal's strength is defending. India's strength is attacking. Well done, girls. Talk about Priyanka Ingle, the captain. She's got the 2 vital touches there. 4 points. Meenu too with that flourish on the shot. Very well done. They're moving well, they're moving fast, and they are killing well in time.
And when you have been put into attack, you want to get those points early. 49 seconds. Now 6 plus minutes still left on the clock. Nisha, Manmati and Poonam are part of the batch 2 for Nepal.
Look at that understanding from the players. Sometimes you think the course going to come from the hand. No, it comes from the foot as well. You just need a touch, and then you need to say, Kho, you need to shoot it from your lips. Great dive, great energy. Is there a point? Asking, not getting.
Is it at the central lane, or was there a change of direction? We'll have to wait and watch. Good pace here, goes for the low tag, but misses. Still 3 defenders on the mat for Nepal. This is batch 2. 2 points for each successful tag. A dream run, where a patch lasts 3 minutes, gets that dream run point.
Nirmala Bhatti, the Wazir, since yesterday, I've seen her limping a little bit, maybe carrying a little bit of an injury, you never know. There, she runs, she gets the touch, she's asking for it, the official hasn't given it. Both of them are ready for a review. Hold on, the Nepal girl didn't need to ask for it because the verdict had not been given.
Well, both of them had asked for the review, but it was Priyanka Ingle, the skipper for India. She had asked for the review first. She went for the low tag. Now, it just depends whether the defender had hopped across the central lane or not.
Yeah, it becomes Priyanka's review first, also because the verdict was not given. It was not given in her favour. So the Nepal girl had no business asking for it either. It had already been ruled in her favour. There she goes, the touch. Where does the touch come, if at all? I think she's got it on the foot. She's got it on the foot, and nothing crosses the central lane. So if no part of your body crosses the central lane, it has to go in your favour.
I think that is going to be the big question mark. Was her foot on the central lane? Has she hopped across there or not? We'll have to wait and watch what the TV umpires say.
She did enter the central lane. It was a hefty landing into the central lane, and that's something that you cannot do. It's not allowed. 6-0 in favour of India. So in the second batch, they've done fairly well. All 3 girls are still there. Look at that, little cluster. Make the best use of it. Come on, Vaishnavi. Short Kho.
Yeah, Manmati telling Nisha, just move a little back, move a little away. They need to put distance between themselves. Priyanka Ingle goes for the running tag. There she gets her 2 points for this second match. 2 of them still on the board. Goes for pass. Yes, she gets it.
Nasreen, Reshma, Dawn, Chase. When will the Kho come? Meenu. Very quick Kho. They're producing the disguise. When you need to attack, you need the disguise as well. It's not only when you're defending that you need that disguise, the bluff.
Nirmala Bhatti, the Wazir, who's got the Kho now. She's chasing the lone defender. Remaining from this batch, Nisha Shahi. This is batch 2, remember. India making quick work. Priyanka Ingle, the skipper, with the pause dive. 1 minute 48 seconds. They did well. But India getting those 12 points on the board.
And the beauty is that short little Kho, which came in timely and made it easy for the Indian captain from, who gives it? Nasreen Sheikh. There. Well done. That's the second one. We take a look at the third one and the finish of that batch. Nasreen gives her the short Kho, makes a great use of the post. That's a post dive. Collects 2. India's got 12 points, and they also have 4:21 left on the clock.
That's a very useful way to get those points. Nepal, they chose to defend after winning the toss. Karma, Asha, Sanjana are now part of batch 3, but they've already sent back Asha. India racking up the points here with that running touch, the last one.
This is a sport about speed. You need quick maneuvers, accurate direction, lightning quick speed. She's got it, she's asking for it. But you know what, there are certain rules. You cannot be putting your foot into the central lane when you inflict the damage. They're looking a little lost in the last 30 seconds or so.
Meenu was asking for that tag, but the defender surviving. Now, still 2 on the mat for Nepal. It's about running that clock down, 3.5 minutes, half a turn still left on the clock. Change of direction there. Now, chasing. Priyanka Ingle, will she go for the post tag? No, running tag will do it. Another 2 points, 1 defender left in this match.
India, Wazir, Nirmala Bhati. What they've done so far is they've taken care of 16 points, which automatically means 8 touches. No.
What India have done is use their pace and agility through good execution and wasted Nepal's decision to defend first. 1 minute 21 seconds on the clock and now 18 points on the board. 3 batches have been tagged out.
And India has got the potential to take care of 3 more batches. So clearly that will muster a lot of points for India. A sport of skill, strategy and stamina as well. It's tested because you need to be on your toes all the time and your mind doesn't need a rest at all. Yeah, because even if you demand it, you'll not get it. Priyanka Ingle has been the swiftest mover on the mat.
And you need the skipper to inspire the troops. It's a big night. It's a big moment. And Priyanka Ingle is leading from the front. Remember, India, one of the top scoring sides of the tournament. Kanchan, Khushbu, Deepa now on the mat. This is batch number 4. Not the best in terms of defense. The finger goes up on the skyline. Another 2 points.
Yeah, when the chase is on, action is called upon. And you get to see the adrenaline rush, the excitement, the buzz which you are watching at the Indira Gandhi International Stadium. India is on fire.
Kanchan just surviving with that dodge at the post. Now, just hopping across. Can she escape the Wazir? Nirmala Bhati with the running tag. Now, just the final defender from the 4 batches remaining on the mat for Nepal. India have made light work with their attack, going for the ring attack. This time at the post. Change of direction.
Nasri with the post, then the Kho. India has used both Vasis so far. We saw Nirmala Bhati earlier. Easy play. You cannot come in the way or you'll go out of here. Indian captain knows the way, goes the way, shows the way.
A minute on the clock for this batch. With just about 2 minutes remaining on the clock, India have tagged out all 4 batches of Nepal, which means they have another 2 minutes to accrue the points to gain further advantage. Paddy, I would say Nepal's decision to defend first, that has been laid low by India's attack, which has been on point.
On point, and India on song, ding dong, 24. We've got nearly 2 minutes left here. And Indian teams have looked sharp. They've run well. I think there's been a little bit of confusion in once one batch, one phase of 20 seconds. They're on the run. Ashwini gets the fun. A job well done. Entire stadium is erupting with every point. That's free check.
6 seconds for that first tag. Now look at that. The Nepal defenders bunching together. Goes up for the big reach. Cole said loudly, goes for the post dive. Nazareen misses. Deepa just hopping across the central lane. Again bunching on that central lane. That is so very dangerous for the Nepal defenders.
But the good thing is they're always around the central line. So when you're around the central line, I mean, a good defender will be light on feet, will be mostly around the central lane, will be the master of the zigzag skills, as you can see. You'll have a good judgment of direction. You'll have to rely on your peripheral view. It is all about 1, 2, 4. That is a massive kill, massive thrill. Listen to the roar.
Double tagging there from Priyanka Ingle. 47 seconds on the clock for that batch. And that bunching up together cost Nepal big time. Ashwini got things moving along with a running tag. But then, look at that, bunching up again and again and again. And Priyanka with such presence of mind and execution to the point.
India is chasing the burn and embracing the sweat. Now this is very, very good. How happy they look in each other's company. A well-oiled unit. Ashwin Sheikh has been replaced.
Now, patch number 6 on the mat. That's Nisha Manmathi Poonam for Nepal. So far struggling to go beyond a minute and a half. One of the patches did stay as long, but after that, or before that, India have made short work of Nepal's defense. Now, it's about accruing as many points as you can. Goes for the post dive. Subhashri misses. Now, still 3 defenders on the mat. The clock running down here.
India isn't stopping though. They are looking very, very lethal. There comes the run. There comes the chase. Quick Kho is a great strategy here because then it doesn't give the defender any chance whatsoever. India is making Nepal dance to its tunes.
So impressive, Priyanka, with that decoy Kho, and just fool the defender into the change of direction. Bit of a slip there, but an early rise, so they have to restart. Now goes the post dive, misses.
Sometimes you'll miss, sometimes you'll get it right, Chetan, but when you see 34 is not a bad number at all. 14 seconds and counting from here on. Clock is not stopping. India isn't stopping either. Can they get at least one tag from here on? Can they finish the match? She's claiming she hasn't got it though. And that is going to be the end of this turn. India will have to be satisfied with 34 massive points.
I think India have done well here. Priyanka England leading from the front. Nirmala Bhavi, Nasreen, all of them. 34-0 India after turn 1. It's about India versus Nepal in the women's final. 34-0. Now the start of turn 2 where Nepal will be attacking. Remember, India spoiled Nepal's defensive plans. Nepal have scored defensive points in every game, but not in that previous turn. Patch 1 on the mat for India.
And now you'll get to see a masterclass in defense. Watch these girls. You'll know the value of conserving energy and saving it for times when you will need it for speed. Right? Look how close they are around the central line. Because they rely on the zigzagging skills. And that only comes when you have tremendous amount of faith in your ability. Look at that. They're ready to dodge these guys. Sometimes mock the attacker.
And the zigzag defense or zigzag attack is at the heart of the sport of Kho-Kho from the times of the Mahabharata. This is a rich Indian tradition mixed with the international sport at display at the indoor arena. Now, India's patch 1 just close to 1 minute on the mat already.
Well done, girls. What you get to see is controlled pace, measured strikes, controlled aggression mixed with fleetness of foot. Not that they'll not run fast, they will. Now she will, because she understands she's up against the Wazir, because she can move in both directions and you cannot go in open real estate. You'll be conquered there. Draw that line down to the central lane. This is the error, the first one coming from India.
Well, she went deep in the attacker's block, but the change of direction did not work. And that's first attacking points on the board for Nepal.
34-2, but India has survived for over 80 seconds now. Mind you, you get the green run and the completion of 3 minutes. 30 seconds after that, each 30-second phase after that, you'll get to add 1 extra points to your kitty.
Nepal's only one batch survived more than 1 minute 30 seconds. Here, India's first batch has gone past that. The Wazir Manmathi Dhame. Well, change of direction is not going to work against the Wazir. Another 2 points for Nepal.
With the Wazir, Vaishnavi, you have to learn, you cannot go into open spaces. You'll be conquered. You have to draw the Wazir to the central lane. Then you can zigzag and the Wazir's capabilities will be restricted. The hunting skills will be narrowed down. All you need to do is play it smartly. Which at the moment, Chetra is doing. Chetra was the one nearly played for 2:40. 2 minutes and 40 seconds alone survived on the mat. And it was only yesterday. So Chetra is the best in tough situations. Look at that. The calm, Chetan, the composure. And then she increases speed when the need arises. Well done.
And the need arises when you are being chased by the Wazir, because change of direction won't work. Going deep in the attacker's block won't work. Now going for the ring attack where she is past 2 minutes 30 seconds. Another 30 odd seconds or 20 odd seconds on the clock. And that will be a 3-run point for India. But right now it's about staying on the mat. The post dive is survived.
15 seconds and counting from here on. The Wazir thinks, well done. Because the Wazir comes and you're there at the central lane, the Wazir had to go down to 5 seconds. India belong there. First 3-run point. Wazir makes a mistake. Chetra runs. Chetra gets India the green run. Oh, you rock star. Oh, you superstar. You are made of ice and you're also made of fire. What a combo, Chitra.
The 1 point advantage has been accrued here. She has been tagged out. She lasted 3 minutes 12 seconds, Chitra, on the mat in the women's final, earning that dream run point. This is how Priyanka Ingle was the first one tagged out, went deep in the attacker's box. Change of direction did not work. And then Vaishnavi, well, again, change of direction in front of the Wazir. That doesn't work. She was in the free zone, but Chitra, she was tagged out at the post by Deepa, but only after getting that dream run point. India now have 45 dream run points through the tournament, 44 in the 5 previous games. They've opened their defensive account in this final.
Oh, well done. What a time to do that. Now, who's on the man? Nasreen Sheikh, Opina, Anshu Kumari. Nasreen Sheikh needs no introduction. Former Indian captain. Good in offense, good in defense as well. There goes the wide charge. That charge will not work unless if it's an open space and one-to-one. Nasreen Sheikh, as wily as ever, as smart as ever. And she really made a mistake. She makes the Wazir go the wrong way. She celebrates that moment too.
And Nasreen telling her, no, go back, start again, goes for the skydive. Has she got a touch? No, she hasn't.
Now, Nasreen knows that she'll have to draw them in the wrong direction. And Wazir, they're better. The Indians, what smartly they're doing is, with the Wazir, they're not even going into the open spaces. All 3 of them have survived so far.
40 plus seconds on the clock. This batch, any batch that survives 3 minutes, remember you get the dream run defensive point. The Wazir now chasing Manmati, change of direction, she's chasing Opina. Has she got the touch? She appeals, the finger goes up, yes.
Another error. And whenever India succumbed only because you have gone into the real estate, open lands, and the Wazir comes in charging for you, has the option of going left, right, wherever. So then you actually allow the Wazir to explore all the possibilities and create more chances. You have to clip its wings.
Nasreen now dancing on the central lane, goes deep against the attacker in the block. She can change the direction. Oh, that she got the tag. She has. Nasreen is tagged out. Now it's Anshu Kumari, the final defender from this batch, the batch number 2. 1 minute 30 seconds on the batch time.
Now it's down to the last player here. Nasreen gone. Anshu at the moment given as well. So that batch survived before only 139. And what does that mean? That means well done, Nepal.
Well, yes, better than the previous batch, of course, which lasted 3+ minutes. Now Nepal have 12 on the board. Goes for the low tag, the Wazir, Mati Devi. And then Poonam with a running tag against Nasreen. Kumari, the last one, tagged out thanks to a skydive. Now, it's 2 minutes 10 seconds left on the clock. Nepal have to make quick work of the next batches, accrue as many points as possible. Otherwise, you're giving an unassailable lead to India.
No doubt about that. Whereas India fielded now, Subha is there, Monica is there, Reshma is there. All you need to do is survive for the remaining 2 minutes. If you can do that, you will increase your chances of sealing the game much before you finally come down to defend in turn 4, because next will be India's turn and India will be piling up more points. You pile up more points when you're attacking simply because of the open reason against the Wazir. Silly mistake. India has been repeating those errors time and again.
Vishwara Paul is part of this current batch. Monica is tagged out. Running tag converted to skydive. 30 seconds to get 2 defenders out. Another running tag. Quick call. Has she got the tag? No. Reshma just hopping across the central lane. She spent 80+ minutes defending on the match through the tournament. Can she spend some more?
All right, there. Look at the time on the turn. 1:14 left. India won't be too worried. Batch time 53.
Still leaves a minute 14 seconds on the clock. So Nepal fighting back. They've got 3 batches out. Made light work of this batch number 3 from India. Monica, Reshma and Subhashri tagged out within 53 seconds. This was Reshma going deep. The attacker chasing her in the block, not changing direction. That was vital for the attacker.
And you have to use your Wazir judiciously. You have to make sure that your Wazir gets maximum opportunity, especially when somebody is standing in a corner and you have an open space. You have a great chance. That is a chance for you. You have to make the most of your chance. Now, talk about this batch, they'll have to make sure that no other batch enters into the fray. And that will be India's chance of perhaps sealing it much before they finally come to turn fortune.
And that's why I think it's so crucial that they fielded Ashwini Shinde in this batch 4. She spent 200 plus minutes on the mat for India through the tournament, and she has been so active for her team. Now it's about running down the clock, just under 40 seconds remaining, and Nepal, they will be searching for those attacking points.
Look at the zigzagging skills of Nirmala Bhati. Well done. She's very well aware of whose positioning is there. There comes the Wazir, and she says, "Oh, I've teased you." Well done. Standing near the central lane. Zigzagging skills, control aggression, kinesthetic perception, good footwork, balance. And when you have that kinesthetic perception, Chetan, it really works for you.
Nirmala Bhati tagged out at the post with a post dive from Deepa. Big stretch, big reach. Now, clock is running down. Can they get more points? No. That will be... Well, yes. In fact, that has been given a late attacking point. 3. And the turn is...